On to the next film indeed, and it is unfortunately not The Great Gatsby, which I saw recently. It is another.
Let's get it on!
Yeah, Sylvia, let's get it on! With the next exciting film, Memoir of a Geisha. I mean, Invincible Monster. Spoiler alert, it may not actually be invincible. Alright, so now we're in our more modernized town. Not at all dissimilar to the 5th chapter of the last Viewtiful Joe, where it was basically the 2nd chapter but in a darker tone. Uh-oh, things getting pretty serious now. Oh, indeed they are. Speaking of 2nd chapter, time to fight a villain from the last game that we were introduced to in the 2nd chapter. Our old friend the Jet here. Yeah, we're just going about our normal schmatagies for dealing with this guy and hopping on top of him or close to him or what have you. And just slowing down and punching. And, as always, never being able to really aim those bullets back at him. I wish he'd come back over here so I could smack those guys up to him. It took me a while when I played the last game to realize that that really did a ton of damage to them. And I would have sped back up right when I was supposed to aim and, like, not get hit. Oh, dear. No, don't hit me! Jerks. Did that on purpose. Making it at a time when I couldn't slow down. I totally should have hit those bullets. I was right there smacking them. Or missiles. Or what have you. Alright, come on. Let's do it right this time. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Look at all that damage it did. He used to be partly yellow. Oh, and I didn't think that. Apparently, when you're in the process of racking up your V-point multipliers, you can hit the plane for massive amounts of damage. So there you have it. We totally destroyed that satellite tower. Ah, crappy. Alright, time for my personal favorite, the zoom in. The exact same mechanics as last time. When you zoom in and punch, you punch repeatedly. When you zoom in and kick, you do a spiral kick like that. And then when you jump, you go upwards in an awesome motion like that. And when you're in the air and do a zoom in, you do a downward slam. As always. And why is it my favorite? Well, I'll be happy to tell you. And I didn't figure this out until actually when I was in the process of beginning the LP for the first game. Apparently, zooming in and doing the V-punching, which is... I see it all the time on the game facts for it. It's the abbreviation is like RHOH, which I'll be honest, I can't tell you what that means, but all I know is that it does a ridiculous amount of damage to bosses, and for those who watched last time, that's how I was able to beat Hulk Davidson as quickly as I was. A fight that used to take a lot of time, but ended up being in a ridiculously quick boss fight, and some of the ones in this installment will not at all be unlike that. I don't know what I expected. I didn't really aim to get the right amount of V-points or whatever. Okay, now it's time to actually see what Sylvia can do with this newfound ability. What? I thought I tried hitting the punch when I did the zoom in there, but she was not punching. Okay, I'll have to investigate it further. What is that, a hit bump? Is that not at all unlike what Peach does in Smash Brothers? Like the hot cha, or whatever she says? Oh, looky here. Time to use our newfound ability. Okay. Are they all cleared out? Apparently they're not. Okay. So this is the women's restroom. WC can mean... I have no idea what it means. Ooh, this is Japanese-based. I wonder if there's a bidet in here. Ah, there we go. Interchanging the new moves. I like it. And now that we have that big old thing up... Hey! You totally got in a collision there. That's not cool. Actually, ironically enough, I don't know if I should really say this, but, no, I won't say it. Because I was going to explain a dream that I had last night, but it'd be pretty pointless to explain it. Hate dealing with these blue guys, I've determined. Because that laser is all but completely undodgeable unless you manage to get over them when they start to fire it. Oh, come on. Do I have to... Oh! I bet I probably have to do the zoom in. I bet these enemies are just going to come repeatedly, so... There we go. Don't care about you. Hey, straight A's. Guess I am a pretty good student after all. Huh, huh, huh. Oh, that was a great start. I don't know. I mean, I don't have many, like, bad thoughts about the game, in all honesty, but if I had one main criticism about it, is basically that fighting with Sylvia is just a... Annoying is a harsh word. I don't want to have to say that it's that bad. But it is definitely very difficult to get used to when you've been Joe for so long. Sorry, I had a little bit of lag there. And it's so odd to have to... Jarring, I would even say, to have to go back and forth, because while they seem like they're really similar in their fighting style, and in many respects they are, I don't know, having to get adjusted to the idea of having a blaster is just weird and disorienting, not to mention the fact that instead of having the speed up, you have, like, record or replay or whatever it's called. It is very, very odd. I don't know, maybe if I'd actually gone for getting the, that unlockable thing in the... Oh, Rainbow V. Love that. I think it's the first one I've gotten in a while. If I actually made an effort to get the unlockable character in the first Viewtiful Joe, maybe it wouldn't be so disorienting, but... I don't know. Looks like we got ourselves some plugs to plug. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, so... Deal with you Spirit Reapers real quick. That just is their name until I can see otherwise. Oh! That just reminded me, since we have the zoom-in now, I can finally buy the move to... Beautiful Forever is what it's called. Finally buy the move to do that I've been just doing out of habits for so long. Guessing I have to hit one of these guys into it, maybe? Come on. And that didn't seem to do anything. I have to... Oh! Probably up and zoom... while zoomed in... Oh, yeah, there we go. Hey, look, we fight another one, except he's totally crazy different, man! I don't know. So, just fighting him as normal, and dodging missiles so as not to get hit like that. Yeah, looks like our flying friend here is a little different. He actually has full-blown missiles, and fire! And he totally turns into a mech. Which, depending on your outlook, may or may not be cool. I think it's just whatever. Anyway, vav. Or with that Rainbow V, it's like, vav. Yeah, ignore me, I have no idea what I'm talking about. Anyway, power-ups. Yeah. See, do I want one of these other ones? Would be pretty cool. Not right now. I actually really do want to get Viewtiful Forever, because I do it so much because of the last game. It'll be really helpful. I'll get another life when I have more key points. I mean, I have enough now, but it's odd. Whenever I have a certain amount of currency in games, I usually tend to become a little bit of a hoarder with it. Like, not to get too far off topic, but I finished up Borderlands recently, the first one, because I got the second one and I want to play the first one before it. And I ended up, by the end of getting to the vault, and after finishing that, I had, like, almost $500,000. So I really held on to that, and probably more than I should have, but that's just me. And finally we can get these stupid things off of us by zooming in and kicking. And the gear is... oh, we'll come back to that. I think. Just fight some more guys for a bit. See, Sylvia, your hip thrust really isn't doing very much for me. I'm trying to throw you a bone here, but you're not really helping. I know that, you know, hip thrust is probably a better move to have when you're doing something like... Well, that was unexpectedly quick. And that one seemed to be a little slower. Confusing. I don't know, I think it'd be cooler if she had something that was more akin to an ability that pertained to her gun, but... if you zoomed in and had the gun, I don't know exactly what it would do for it. Hate when those things throw that thing. You know, the thing throwing the thing. Anyway. Much better. Yeah, I stand by it. Joe's just better. Even, like, disregarding previous, as it were, experiences, it's still just not as good. Sylvia, it's kind of lame, but whatever. I'm stupid. I know what to do. Yeah, because we got this new pounding thing, we have to pound it through the hole. Yeah, that was a nice big time waster there. I forget what I was even talking about beforehand, but whatever. Let's get the gear over. Maybe Sylvia's zoom-in thing can actually help. Oh, it's right there. Alright, come on, Sylvia. Be somewhat cool, will ya? Well, the jury has spoken. She's just bad. I don't know. That was okay when you zoom in and do the... or you slow down and do... You know what I meant. Okay, gear dodging time! Fun, fun, fun! Except when it's not. Which is right now. Yeah. I think these gold ones, yeah, there we go. Food time! I forgot not all of them are breakable. Some are, in fact, unbreakable. I don't know if anybody's ever seen that Shyamalan film. It's pretty good. Oh, come on! I totally broke that one before it had a chance to hit me. Or so I say. I guess I'm not the game itself, so I wouldn't be able to understand whether I did or not. A machine knows better than I do. Sorry, I didn't know that I could maybe even stand on top of them. Ugh. Come on, let's not die. Okay, Joe. Let's not die. Okay, there we go. Look, I ain't got time for you. I need to get a burger. Ooh, I could use a burger right now. Sorry. Just thought of that for whatever reason. Okay. The world's slowest elevator has commenced. Oh, well, no. Sorry. You can't see it right now, but the control scheme's a bit disorienting. I don't know if I'm... Ah! It's trying to hold left there, but it was like holding me down or something. Oh, come on! I'm hitting that box, right? Thank God I'm not actually given a grade on this segment right here. I'd have an F in defense. Oh, that's lovely. All their pixels are so hot, man. Not at all a, I was about to say Japanese stereotype, but I guess it's really not. It's just... That's just a kind of sexual in any way you look at it kind of pose. I don't know. Didn't I select the kids version? I don't know. Are you gonna die? Or did I hit you again? No. It's always weird to fight those things. I forgot they die before they disappear or whatever. Give me that key! Oh yeah, I'm so glad I was able to demonstrate that move. It's my favorite. It really is one of them. Punching bag time with the zoom in, and we just got 50 apiece. Not a bad bounty, I say. Wouldn't you say?